I think we on. Hold on. I gotta check. I get on live. What up, chat? Hold on, let me see. Let's see where we at with it. What up? Oh. Okay, yeah, we good. We live. My bad, y'all was eating strawberries. Okay. Alright, just making sure we good. Making sure we live. What up, chat? We are back. What another fabulous episode of Gaming for My Sanity. I am your host, Scotty motherfucking Wilson. You gotta say the whole thing like a Tribe Called Quest. I am your favorite rapper. I am not a gamer. I'm a rapper that can game. I don't know if I should keep saying rapper or artist. I don't know. I probably should say artist because I do kind of little too much to just say rapper. But I don't like the fact that people put rapper in a box like it's like small. So I don't know. But you know, take it how you want it. Anyway, so today we back at it. Blitz Royale, live gameplay. Hold on. We finna put Dan the Man in here, aka No Talking. And that's a Israel 85 reference, y'all. That's like my favorite. I don't even want to call him a gamer, man, because he's not really a gamer. He more like the father of funny commentary, of voiceovers. He actually kind of is, you know what I'm saying? So, more kind of, yeah. So that's where I get a lot of my I guess kind of my style per se from, because I just watched him a lot. You know, like a basketball player that grew up watching Michael Jordan. You know, it's like, yeah, it's like I didn't copy it, but there is a lot of similarities because that's pretty much a lot of what I was watching. And I've been watching him since before he was doing gameplay. My bad, I didn't know I didn't ready up. I was watching him way before I was doing gameplay. What? Why is it not readying up? There we go. My bad. I don't know why I was doing that. Yeah, I was watching Israel way before he was playing games, so. That's kind of why I think that's why I'm good at being able to like talk to people and being a little bit more entertaining than the average game player. Cause I be watching people play games and they don't be talking about nothing. They just be, I guess, because they be trying to be good, which is cool. But I'm not necessarily trying to be a gamer per se. I do like the game. I would like to stick to it and stay on top of it. But you know, I'm a rapper that can game. I'm not really a gamer. Yeah. But you also gotta you know, keep your audience fed, all of that blah 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 content. But the thing about it is, I really think that you don't have to sacrifice your integrity to make good content. Cause like, yeah, I'm a rapper and I probably should be doing more. Hold on, where are you coming from? Oh, I see where you at. Yeah. Because I'm still making content, you know. It might not be the most interesting, because this is what happens like when you doing, you know, content and stuff like, well, I'll say anything in life in my opinion, but people will sit here and be like, you know, oh, this is what you got to do to get your numbers up and do more, and it's like, I know, but I don't want to do all of that. It'd be certain stuff where you gotta like, you know what I'm saying, they'd be like, oh, do this, and then people will fuck with you more, and it'd be some shit where it's kind of like a little, it's like I get it, but it's a little nasty. So I'm cool. Like pretending like, you know what I'm saying? Like I could have probably boosted my numbers with this if I had did certain collabs with certain people faster. Cause I know some people that do this already, but it's just like, well, let me get my shit together before I get to asking somebody to help me out with something. That way it's more of a collab than a favor. Cause I don't like favors. He was really dodging the bullets like the Matrix, wasn't he? Alright, y'all. Yeah. Where the heck is Igris at, man? I was told, Fortnite, we got problems. We got problems, Fortnite. Hey, y'all, we got some complaining to do. We got some complaining to do. Because solo leveling was supposed to be on her. They think they slick, trying to fool us. Because who you shooting at? They put the Black Power Ranger on her, so we wouldn't say nothing because it's Black History Month. I don't understand this gun. Like, what is that aim? What is that? Oh, so it's like guaranteed shot? Oh. Oh. Oh, okay, I get it. I get it. I get it. Okay. I didn't understand the gun at first. Okay, I get it now. Because I ain't know what it was doing. Hold on, I need some bullets. Save me some. Okay. Yeah, I get the gun now. Okay. Okay, I understand the gun now. Tell them about the gun line, boss. What is that? Ugh. Hate that gun. I do. Blackjack is ass checks. I see some victims. Yeah, I see him. I kind of like this gun. Guarantee hits on a nigga. Oh yeah, I kind of like this gun. Hold on, what's the name of this? Lock on assault rifle. Oh yeah, little on the nose. Dang, I'm glad I checked that. They had no bullets in that one. Oh, I got smoked. We got murders. We got murders. I think somebody over here with me. I think. Yeah, I think they in this house. Yeah. Okay, here I come. Hold on. Matter of fact, I'm coming from the other side. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Tactical. Real tactical. Oh, dang, I forgot I can't do that. I forgot when I'm used to they click to demonetize. Well, actually, you know what? I don't think it matter right now. I don't think I care about getting demonetized. I ain't got enough views to get monetized yet anyway. Oh, speaking of that, make sure y'all like and subscribe. Upload as often as I possibly can. I did not upload yesterday because I don't know. Sometimes I be having days where I don't wanna force it. Like, cause truth be told, I do think it's something to be said about grit and pushing through in spite of when you don't feel like it. But man, I don't like forcing shit no more. I really don't. Because I think it's more important to be patient in general. So I think that whole put power through it is some shit that you got to tell people like when they like young, cause you don't have patience when you're young. So you kind of got to teach. That's how you get discipline. It's like powering through stuff. It's like, oh, I really don't want to sit still, but you got to sit still. You know what I'm saying? I really don't want to read, but you got to read. So that's kind of the more powering through it that I think people mean when they talking to younger people. But as you get older, I don't think you're supposed to like power through it through everything. You should know when to take a break. Yeah. All right. Let's go. Where we at? All right. Bet. Ooh, I got some drama. Surprise, mother. Oh. Like I said, surprise, mother. They be killing me with that auto aim, boy. Now I see what it do. Cause at first I ain't get until I start watching other people play. I need some bullets. Give me this. Dang, I should have did that. Well, nah, that's cool. Cause I want to go this way. I'm gonna go to the little gold llama. There's some drama over here. Kind of, but not really. It's close enough for me to see, but they don't know where I'm over here, though. Nah, so. What is that? Hold on. Oh, yeah? I know they didn't. Oh, yeah. They done fucked up. Where my partner at? There he is. Where? Oh, there you are. Oh, this the... Why? How did they know I wanted this gun? I didn't even realize what gun I had in my hand. Okay. Okay. Here I come, sir. Can I get some drop? You hooker. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You done fucked up now. Look, now she jumped right in front of me too. I should have took care of her. That was my dumb ass. That was crazy. That was stupid. But yeah. I was having an interesting thought this morning. I was just tripping off of sometimes I feel real bad for like young people, because the world is so unnecessarily stupid. There be stuff going on in the world that don't make no sense, and it should not make sense. But then one day you just wake up and you're an adult and you're forced to make it make sense, and it still don't really make sense. But then everybody start acting like it makes sense, but it still don't make sense. So then you start moving like, well, maybe that's the way it is, even though in reality, it still don't make sense. Shit, stupid. Where you at? Ah, I see you. Yeah. That's why I had put it in the descriptions. Alright. Who in the tree? It's a nigga in the tree. It's a straight nigga in this tree. Oh, I actually do need help. I probably should have said that. Get rid of that loser. Hold on. Grab it. Get him. Oh, never mind. You already got him. Get my gun back. What is that? I want it. Give it to me, baby. Yeah. Yeah, but that's why I titled it Critiques Over Criticism, because I was just thinking about that earlier. So I was having a conversation. With my lady last night. We was talking about the Lil Russell situation with people was talking about him and Wayne and stuff like that. And I was just talking to her. I was talking about how I thought it was stupid because I you know, he pretty much already explained himself at this point. I didn't know he did that, but he had already kind of explained himself or whatever about the whole situation. In these videos that he normally do, that kind of points out. Well, anyway, I'm trying to do too many things at once because my brain doing too much. But anyway, okay. So we was having a conversation last night, and she was saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get what he was saying, but it was just it was the wrong messenger. Which, little column A, little column B. But, and I was just asking, I said, I don't understand why, if we all know it to be true, then why does it matter who say it? If we all feel the same way. That's weird. And she was like, because you just can't say Wayne ain't got no substance. I'm like, but that's not what he said though. And we kind of started going back and forth a little bit. Not really, like we weren't arguing, but we was basically kind of going back and forth about the fact that she was just like, but I mean, that's basically what he said. And that right there, I've always found interesting when people say, well, yeah, that's what he basically said though. Because what does that mean? I want to know. Y'all tell me, what does that mean when people do that? I've always thought that was strange. When people just assume what somebody else is talking about without context. And I'm not saying that's what she was doing, but that thought process, that's what that's always looked like to me. It's always looked like you kind of just took it how you wanted to take it. Ah, I'm down. I had low health, got caught in a storm. I can't swim no faster. Damn. Oh well, he just left me. You seen that? But yeah, I don't know. I was curious because it seemed like when people do stuff like that, it leaves room for it kind of, to me, it looks like why the world looks stupid. Because I feel like it's a lot of smart people in the world. It's actually a lot of good people in the world. A lot more than we think it is. But I think that's because we allow dumb people to bully us into, like, submission. Because they don't be making no sense. It's like, because you can't intellectually think about what's going on, now I got to apologize because I hurt your feelings. Because that's what that happens so much. That happens so often. I think they be jacking up the black community a lot. Because I got to apologize because I hurt your feelings. Like, you ever been in the middle of a conversation with somebody and you realize that you kind of need to backtrack because that person is getting more mad about how they feel versus what you actually saying? That pretty much is what the internet has turned into. Because people who have real intellect don't really want to go back and forth with people who be in their feelings all the time. So because you in your feelings, now I gotta apologize. That's why I'm like, I understand why Lil Russell came back and was just like trying to understand why people was mad at him, but I'm like, I ain't like that. I'm like, he didn't say nothing. He didn't say nothing. We let society bully people into thinking they need to apologize because we hurt people's feelings. Like, come on now. That is so whack. That is so whack. Like, why do we, because our feelings are hurt, 9 times out of 10, now we gotta go push a narrative so hard that we gotta make people change what they do. That, I don't like that. I don't like that. Yeah, just based off of feeling. Just because somebody made you feel some type of way. It'd be different if they actually did something that was offensive. If they actually did something that was offensive, all right, cool, whatever. But just because they made you feel some type of way? That's weird. I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like that. Because they made you feel some type of way. Yeah, that's strange. Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, I feel like we be bullying intellectuals into like submission. Because to me, I don't know. I mean, I can't speak for everybody that, you know, that is some degree of smart, you know. I can speak for what I think about myself. I don't think I'm the smartest person in the world, but I feel like I have some type of degree of intellect. Dang, somebody on me. But I have enough discernment to know when something don't sound right. And it feels like people use that. It feels like people abuse that. Like, everybody has it, but I think certain people like abuse it. And it's weird. It's like really, really strange. Because, like I said, that same thought process bullies intellects into like a corner. And now you got a bunch of people online going back and forth about dumb stuff. And it's weird because people, it's like, man, I saw some people talking about that LaRussell situation that I know are like intellectual people. I mean, I've watched you for a while, sir. You're pretty smart. So why would you come out there and act like you didn't hear what he said too? That was weird. It was people that came out and act like they didn't understand what he said too, as if they haven't even been in the same situation. I saw people coming out talking as if they hadn't been in the same situation too. That was strange too. I'm like, y'all have dealt with this. This is weird. Why do we do this to each other? Like, y'all know good and goddamn well that people do that. Y'all know that people do that. Y'all know the people will sit there and take a narrative and just kind of interpret it the way they want to. And then we got to sit here and say, well, we can't tell people how to interpret the way we feel, the way we made them feel. That is so whack. I hate that so much. That is so whack to me. Well, because you made them feel some type of way, you can't tell them how to respond to the way you hurt them. I don't always like that narrative, cause I get it. I understand what they mean. Like, I'm not saying it like it's a bad thing per se, but if we do it without, I just feel like if we do it without discipline, then it turns real nasty real quick. Cause then anybody can say whatever they want to say, just cause we hurt their feelings. Now we got to concede to what they said, and that's, I don't know. I think that has turned into a way bigger problem in America than we would like to admit. But people don't like to admit it because their feelings be hurt. So they be a part of the whole, my feelings hurt, so I feel like you should hear what I said because my feelings hurt. And now we got to have that conversation because they feelings hurt. It's like, now we got to have a whole different conversation because your feelings hurt. Oh my God. I don't know, man. I don't know. That just seemed whack to me. Maybe it's because of the way I was raised too. I ain't gonna say the way I was raised, but just I kind of. Bro, that's some bullshit. Ain't no fucking way without aimbot. Ain't no fucking way without aimbot. Ain't no way. You hopping around with a shotgun like that? Yeah, alright, gang. That slow ass shotgun? Yeah, alright. And you just that on point. Yeah, alright, gang. You full of shit. Anyway, I ain't worried about it. But yeah, fuck was I saying? Yeah. I don't know. I just always thought that was weird. We be bullying people into like just dealing with whatever we deal with. I don't know. I never liked that. Cause I feel like doing that lacks empathy on both sides. Like, we want empathy so bad that if somebody feeling something loud enough or strong enough, we just concede to however they feeling. I don't like that. Cause it might not be legit. You might be full of shit. But then we conceded to your feeling as if it was true. So now I made you feel like it was okay to do that. And I don't think that's a good thing. I genuinely don't think that's good. I feel like that's why people run around thinking they can do whatever they want to do. Because if enough people agree to the feeling, we'd be like, well, it must be true. Because enough people felt some type of way. Nigga, what? That ain't make sense. That makes no sense. It's weird. Yeah, so that's I thought that was I thought that was a little strange. I did not like that at all. But I get what he said. I think that's I think because he just kind of, this is another point where he kind of just arrived per se. You know, he living and learning. You know, and then as a person who's been like paying attention to him for a long part of his career, you know, it's good to watch him learn too. So that's not bad. But I hate that. I hate that the internet be bullying people into like being stupid with the internet. Because it's like, bro, that is not what this man said. But because he made enough people feel some type of way, we just gotta agree that that's what he said. What? I'm down, right behind you. Oh my God, I wish I had mics. Jesus Christ. Anyway, yeah. But yeah, no, I do think that's weird though. I really wish we would stop doing that. Cause it's like, it got to a point where the whole internet started doing, I feel like, this is what I think, y'all. I swear, on my soul. I feel like the internet belonged to kids at a time. Because that's kind of what was keeping it going. Cause in America, if you want to make something work, you gotta like make it popular. And in order to make it popular, you gotta make it seem like it's popular, or you know what I'm saying, which 9 times out of 10 the best marketing strategy is to see whatever the youth likes, not necessarily kids, but the youth. That's why people always be on borderline stuff when it comes to like stuff for kids, where it'd be like, that's a little weird, like, or it's like, why do other adults get the jokes more is just as much, as the kids do? I think that's why it's hard to do that, because that's when you want to market something and make it big in America. Yeah, you kind of have to target the youth to a certain extent. There's no other group of people who've done it differently. Everybody that's a household name now that's been around for a long time, that's what they did when they got started. They was kind of targeting whoever had the bread. And at a time in America, I believe it was like the 30-year-olds were the kids. So they marketed to a lot of those were the young people. That's who was spending the money. Then it got younger. Then it was people that was in their 20s. Then it got younger. It was people in their kids. So I think that's where my era came along, because that's why it was a big deal for you to be a child star. Because it was like, oh, well, this kid sings like an adult. This kid dances like an adult. It's like, oh my God, they move like they got experience, like they've been here before. I remember all of that. And then what happened was, I think people got so infatuated with that, and that was such a good marketing strategy that they tried to make everything about for kids, or like borderline kid, borderline adult. That's what it looked like to me. And that's why now the internet is like it's like pockets of intellectuals, but for the most part it's real childish. Yeah, that's why to me the internet is real childish. You know, that's why everybody be trolling and stuff all the time. Like, think about it. It's real childish. Like, trolling in general is childish. Like, you can tell a good joke without trolling. Like, come on now. But people don't do it because well, at least on the internet anyway, because they childish. That's why they think it's funny. You know, think about it. Like, come on now. You know who the people were in your group, in your school, who did stuff like that, who trolled and whatnot. Like, come on now. It was the same kid that used to, you know what I'm saying, they used to like do fart jokes and run himself into the wall and, like, you know what I'm saying, like make a fool out of himself to get jokes, to get laughs. It's that kid. We ain't mad at him, but come on now. We know you having trouble at home. Like, that's why you acting like that. Like, come on now. So, you know. But yeah, that's why. But I also think to a certain extent that's why you kind of can't like wholeheartedly dismiss the internet like that, because it is kind of the voice of young people. And I think that's why corporations pay attention to it and manipulate it and play with it so hard. Because now, because the internet was kind of the place for the youth, now when somebody say something on the internet, people kind of go with it. Cause cause I grew up with the internet, like literally. Yeah, I think the internet hit the market for commercial consumption in 1990. Yeah, so I pretty much grew up with the shit. I think about it in the 80s actually. Not even the 80s. Like late 80s. But yeah, that's why I kind of get it. That's why I get the internet, like in the way people be moving on the internet. But that's why I don't like it. We got to do better. As a person who kind of grew up with it, all of us millennials, yeah, we gotta start like checking ourselves, checking people, because we be letting these people on the internet act like it's not people on the internet. It's like, come on now, we gotta stop doing that. Like, y'all remember what it was like to be in school with these type of people who used to like. You remember the kid that used to be in school that kind of tell you that you can't make fun of with everybody else because he always get mad and want to fight? Well, shit, I don't know. I guess depending on your age, you might not know who I'm talking about these days, because now, see, that person, when I was younger, that person used to be one person like that. Now, that's half the school. Like, it's not just a one person that you can single out that act like that no more. It used to be where you could just single that person out. Yeah, you used to be able to single that person out, but now you can't really single that person out no more per se. Yeah. Where is my partner? Oh, there he is. Okay, my bad. That was on me, my bad. Ah, I gotta get out the storm. Yeah. Oh, snap. Dang. I had to reload. Got him. Alright. But yeah, that's what that is. But that's I'm saying all that to say that's why we gotta. I would prefer. Again, I don't be trying to tell people what to do because y'all be in y'all feelings, and I understand. That's why I don't like that shit. But that's why we think twice, man. Think. That's why you gotta think twice. Just please, because that is so bad that we do that. That's why the internet seems so stupid, because we bully intellectuals into submission with dumb stuff, with stuff like that. Well, we made him feel, but he made us feel some type of way. Okay, but was they wrong? That's why stuff don't progress. In my personal opinion, I think that's why, like, the most obvious example would be hip hop. But it's a lot of stuff in the world to me that would progress a lot further if niggas wasn't so butthurt about shit all the time, being they feelings. If it's some real systematic oppression going on, and it's a problem that's affecting people's livelihoods for real, yes, we absolutely need to talk about that. But it hurt your feelings? Why we gotta talk about that? I don't understand why you wanna talk about right now? It ain't nothing else important in the world going on? You wanna talk about it? Okay. That's weird. Yeah, man. I gotta watch that shit. I gotta watch it. So I keep telling y'all, you gotta have discernment, man. Cause you don't want to be one of them people either that can't take criticism. You'll never grow. If ain't nobody tell you your shit trash, you're never gonna get anywhere. Well, and you should know the difference between a critique and a criticism. Right, yeah. Like, yeah, you don't want nobody to criticize you, but was somebody genuinely coming to you with a critique? I don't know. That's weird. People do that shit. It's like the more we start doing stuff, the harder it is for us to take like critiques from people. Like, I done ran into that shit a couple times myself. But that's why I like asking questions. These strawberries is smacking, y'all. I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I like asking questions. Yeah. Yeah, just nobody play with you. I'm telling you, these people. It's all a ruse. It's all a ruse. I'm trying to tell y'all, it's all a ruse. If you turn red, I'm on your head. Turn red, I'm on your head. Where did you come from? Drama. What's poppin'? What's up, chat? My bad. We was talking about critiques versus criticism and how people don't understand the difference, and that's why the internet is cooked. That's where that comes from. Like when people be like, "Bro, people are so cooked." Like that's exactly where that comes from. It's like you can't think straight. Like people act like they can't think. Like they just slow. That is so bad. And then, man, and then you gotta watch yourself, because like I said, the internet will straight. Well, I ain't gonna say it's the internet, it's people, because people do that in real life. You just see it more often on the internet, but people in real life do that too. That's why you gotta watch them. Like, don't let nobody bully you into their opinion, just because it made them feel some type of way. If they can't handle the conversation just because it made them feel some type of way, that don't mean you gotta change your opinion because it made them feel some type of way. Like, that just means you need to be maybe better at having a conversation. That don't mean you gotta change your opinion. I hate that. I really hate that we do that to ourselves. Like, we be making it seem like people have to change their opinion because we hurt their feelings. I'm not changing my opinion because I hurt your feelings. Now, did I offend you? Did something bad happen? Like, is it something serious going on? Otherwise, what are we talking about? Like, is it causing some type of problem? Some type of problem economically? Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, I'll take that. What's this? Ooh. I got excited, I'm sorry. Well, yeah. Ooh, this is my other favorite. Let me get this one instead. Well, yeah. Yeah, that's strange to me. Yeah, that is strange to me that people do that. You know. Have you ever had that problem? Have you ever had that problem, chat? Because I know it ain't just me. Because sometimes I be thinking it's me. Because like I said, I get why people do that too. If we honest with ourselves, sometimes I think. Well, again, I think what happens is it like intellectuals, people who are. Yeah, I can say intellectual. I feel like that's fair. Because there's different types of intellectuals. So I feel like that's fair. But I really don't like that. Like I said, that we bully people into just doing what we feel like they should do. I don't care. Don't none of that. I'm on his head because I don't appreciate none of that. Ah, that bomb. Oh, he's good. That dirty bomb. He got me. I was chasing his ass. I was on his head. Ain't no freaking way, bro. Ain't no freaking way, bro. Whatever. Anyway, like I was saying. Yeah. But anyway, like I was saying, yeah, have y'all ever had that problem? Because if you have, then I wonder why it's so many people. Because I feel like a lot of people have dealt with that. I swear to God, I don't think I'm the only person in the world that's ever dealt with that. So it's strange to me why we do that to other people. I mean, because I get it. I've been offended too, but the difference between me and other people that I've dealt with is that I say that. I'd be like, damn, you couldn't find a different way to say that? I mean, I feel what you're saying, but you couldn't find a different way to say that? It's a little harsh. But I don't get mad and be ready to fight. I don't know. Niggas be weird. Niggas be straight mad and then get to turn it into a whole narcissist right before your eyes because you hurt their feelings. Because they will dead ass try to convince you of what they said literally just because you hurt their feelings. That is insane. Oh, so they just gave it to me off DP. Okay. Give it to me, baby. What is this? I don't want none of this. Hold on. Like, my shit be moving so weird. What? In freaking time. Not paying attention. That was my dumb tail. That shouldn't have been, yeah. That's the worst thing ever, to be shooting at the same person on teams. Like, that's so bad. Never shoot at the same person, because that's what happens. Stuff like that happens when you shooting at the same person. That's what I get. I should have started shooting at her partner. I wasn't paying attention to my surroundings. Nah. Alright. While he goes to the bathroom, we finna go back to the lobby. I'm trying to figure, where is Igris at Fortnite? Where is Igris? Because I saw the Sun Jin Woo skin and it looked terrible. It looked terrible. I'm sorry, but it looked terrible. Well, from what I saw, if that's the actual skin that y'all gonna have, first of all, they got him in the they got him in that coat that he got on in the last season of the or in the last episodes of the second season. So they got him in that coat. I guess that's his regular outfit. All right, cool. Not mad at that. You know what I'm saying? It's a pretty significant outfit. All right, bet. Then they got his, from what I saw, you can it's selectable styles to the coat, and it's some type of armor thing on his shoulder. Talking about his battle ready. What is that? That's stupid. I don't know why they did that. It looks so stupid. It looks stupid. If anything, what you should have did was you should have made him like the original skin should have been him when he was small and timid and weak, and then you should have had another skin where he was the one at the end of the seat. Yeah, you should have did it like that. If you was gonna do that, why the heck would you give him something random? That was stupid. It was stupid. I really like these shoes. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. So, no, nothing. We ain't got nothing yet. No solo leveling skin yet. I don't know why. They played us, y'all. I thought it was going to come out today. I don't know. That's what I get for paying attention to the internet like I told y'all not to. Well, it might come out sometime later today. I don't know. But it said Friday. I could have swore it said Friday. I could have swore I read it and it said Friday. Yeah, they're gonna try to give us the Black Power Ranger, so he wouldn't say nothing. I mean, that was a good exchange in the meantime. I ain't gonna lie, but still. Yeah. Trying to hate on the brother. Yeah, we ain't got no more. I ain't got no V-Bucks. I got 300 V-Bucks. What's this? I can get this. The flux capacitor book bag. I don't know if I want that. Out of time boost. Got the time flame decals on the wheels. You know what I'm saying? I can spend a little money. You know what I'm saying? I got 300. I got 300 on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm broke boy. Broke boy. That's all good. Oh man. I can't even get a pair of shoes. Man, I can't get the Crocs neither. You can't even hook me with the Crocs. Oh my god. Oh dang. The Crocs they got selectable modes for the Crocs. That's dope. Sports mode. Hey, yeah, you gotta put them in sports mode when you ready to kill a nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's funny. I don't know if I want them. It depends. I guess it would depend on what skin I got. If I had a skin that matched, you know what I'm saying, the right outfit. Yeah, like if I had this one, I probably might get it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, this one kind of hard. Nike swoosh man. Nike swoosh man. Why does Nike swoosh man look like Speed? He a fish head? That's funny. Where did he come from? I don't know. I don't think I know the origins of the Nike swoosh man. Yeah, I don't know the origins of the Nike swoosh man, y'all. I don't. All right. My bad, Chad. We waiting on Dan, y'all. That was nasty. What I got going on this weekend? Probably ain't doing nothing, man. I'm probably chilling. Alright, what up, chat? What up? Yeah, we probably ain't gonna. I got nothing going on this weekend. Trying to chill. Honestly, y'all. I'm really in like saving money mode. But I'm like, I gotta really like double down as hard as I possibly can with it. It's really difficult to do these days, man. We can't. It's hard for us to save money like our parents did. But it's possible, man. It's possible. It's just hard to do. I can't even lie to you because people be acting like you can make it through life without habits, and I don't think that's true. Cause I mean, I'm not saying that like every habit that you have to have is bad, like it's gonna be a bad habit. But I think if you don't have no habits, man, you gonna go crazy. Like you gotta have something that you just like to do, that's for you, that you keep in your back pocket just for you. But I think you should definitely try to make your habit a hobby. I said that the other day. My bad, y'all. But yeah, I guess it's true. Yeah, try to turn like your hobby into something you can make some bread off of, like a side quest. You know what I'm saying? This little side hustle. That way, every time you going through something, you got something to fall back on that don't feel like you got to do too much. You know what I'm saying? And you can kind of continue to like live a little bit. Cause that whole man. I know it's hard. I know it's good and it's hard to do. But man, I don't trust it, man. I don't trust it. Cause it's people in the world who have the discipline that they say that they have, and there's nothing wrong with them. They regular people, but I feel like those are such unique individuals. Like the people that I know, they'd be like, bro, I ain't never smoked. I ain't never wanted the desire to smoke ever in my life. All this, that, and the other. I'm telling you, most of those people, there's something unique to them that kind of made them think like that. It ain't like, I don't think it's as easy as what anybody could do it. Because I feel like that's the same could be said on the other end. As a smoker, smoking ain't for everybody. You don't need to be doing all of it. Like this ain't something that you could just do just because society said, yeah, everybody's doing it. No, everything ain't for everybody, man. It's really not. So the whole, well, it's this easy. I just never believed that in any aspect of nothing. Well, it's just this easy. No, it's not that easy. Like most people who are able to do certain things that we feel like, well, everybody should be able to do that. 9 times out of 10, it's unique to them. You know how many dudes that I knew as growing up tried to help me be healthy and shit, but 9 times out of 10, most of them were extra healthy because that was the way they were raised. It's not something that they just was like, man, I'm gonna just buckle down and be healthy and just work on this and change my life. Like that's extremely rare for people to just do that. So don't let people make you feel like it's easy for you to just snap your fingers and, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna just buckle down, I'm gonna just read all these books, I'm gonna just do that. You should do it. I'm not telling you not to do it, but it's not easy. Don't think it's gonna be easy. So that way when the hard times come, you won't be feeling like, oh my God, did I make a mistake? No, it was supposed to be this hard. That's why you're supposed to keep going. Like it's supposed to be that hard. So anyway, let's see what else can we talk about. I'm always preaching to y'all about something. I'm sorry, I keep preaching y'all all the time. Let's talk about something stupid in the world. Yeah, let's have some fun. Matter of fact, I made a status on Twitter. I said people will never admit being stupid is fun because they profit more off you not knowing that. I believe that. I believe that. I think that's why we have such a hard time with it, because being stupid is fun. Like doing stupid stuff, taking risks, and doing things you ain't got no business doing, it's fun. It's not right. You shouldn't be doing it, but it's fun. Like, and I think because we know people are slow, that's why we would like hesitate to say that. Like, oh, don't tell people that being stupid is fun. Then they'll want to be stupid. Why do you think that? I've always wondered that. Like, why do you think? Who have you met that's that easily influenced, that you care about that much to where we need to not say that because that's gonna influence that person to like become that? You know what I'm saying? I feel like every time people say stuff like that, where they be like, you shouldn't say that because you can influence kids to this, that, and the other. I feel like every time somebody say that, they have a person in their head that they thinking about, or people. And I've always wondered, are those people that you thinking about that are easily influenced because of what you said? Is it because I said it? Or is it more their environment and what they had to deal with prior to coming out the house and hearing what I had to say? Yeah, I always wondered that. I don't know. Cause I just never felt like that was a valid excuse to like blame how you feel on, you know, what somebody else said that made you hurt your feelings or whatever. I don't know. Like, cause I remember it was a time in my life where I was like, hold on, let's go, let me finna kitty. Yeah, it was a time in my life where I really thought racism was like really, really stupid. I still think it's stupid, but I have a different perspective of it because I've been through so much of it. Like I've had to experience it unnecessarily on a large scale, in my personal opinion, multiple times in my life, to the point where now I feel obligated to have a different style of conversation with it. I can't be as happy-go-lucky about it as I was when I was younger, because it was too many times where when I tried to have that conversation in that manner, somebody playing too much. So that's why I get why you can't say stuff like I get the energy behind when people say stuff like, oh, you can't say being stupid is fun. I get it. To a certain extent, I get it. But what are we doing to each other that's allowing people to be stupid enough to run with that narrative as if that's what I meant? Because you as an intellectual know that that's not what I meant. That's why you asked me to correct it, because you know that's not what I meant. So you just like, oh, well, you shouldn't say that because people are going to think you meant right. You didn't believe that, but so who are the people that we're talking about that you think are going to believe that? Who are these individuals? Like, I really want to, and can we sit down and talk to them? Because I want to know why you thought that and what made you think that that's what I was talking about. Because it's not what I said. So explain to me how your brain works to interpret something different other than what I said. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That shit just be weird. Because people do that. You'll be like, that's so weird. People straight do that. I'll be like, bro, I don't even like fries. So you hate America. Huh? Wait, what? I never said I hate. I mean, they got its problems. Also, you do hate America. See, people do. I'm tired of that style of conversation. I just am. It's tired. It's tired. It's freaking tired. I'm so exhausted with you people. Like, what? They did real good with the X-Mans. Except for the fact that Julie looked Asian, but I don't believe she was Asian. I don't remember that one. Sorry. Nope. That's funny. Who is this? Oh, she look kind of dope. Oh, she got the mask and everything. Oh, that's her backpack. Yeah, that's kind of fire. That's kind of fire. Yeah, I can dig it. I can dig it. Yeah, nah, I really like I really like the Black Power Rangers. Dino Thunder bundle. Yeah, I can dig that one for sure. But that ain't what we was looking for. That ain't what we came here for, man. Y'all playing. They playing us. They playing us. We need to go. We need to go. We need to go protest. We need to go protest. We need to stand outside of the Fortnite building. Do they have a building? You know what? I wouldn't mind this. I wouldn't mind this little bundle either. We might get this, y'all. Cause I kind of want this skin. This skin fire. This one is too. I kind of like this one. This one. Her fit kind of hard. Oh, she got heels on. I thought it was tennis shoes. Oh yeah, her fit kind of hard with the halo. Yeah, her fit hard. I ain't gonna lie, her fit. The heck was that? Kind of voodoo. Pause that spirit, whatever the hell that was. Pause all of that. Vehicle accessorized. Why I whip around like that? Man, I don't know what Dan doing, y'all. I'm waiting on this man. Hold on. He might be waiting on me. I'm tripping. Yeah, I don't know what he doing, y'all. But we'll probably go ahead and end it right here. I gotta go fold these clothes and stuff anyway. But I do thank y'all, appreciate y'all for tuning in for another episode of Gaming for My Sanity. Hold on. I don't know if I'm wait. I don't know if we leaving just yet. Hold on now. Hold on. Oh, that ain't good. Okay. What else? It was something else I wanted to tell y'all too, but I don't think at this point it matters. I'm trying to get better at compiling all of the information in the beginning, so that way I don't at least waste y'all time from when y'all first get here. Because I do get the whole short attention span thing. I get it. I kind of got one too, so it's like I don't have a short attention span if you tell me what the fuck I'm in, why I'm here. If you tell me why I'm here, then it's like, all right, cool, bet. I see you. I look around and see you know what I'm saying, see if I like some shit, and you know what I'm saying, then I get back to you. You know. But nah, I'm not. I ain't that slow where I'm just gonna brush some stuff off just because it don't look right right away. You know. Well, other than that, we good though. I think that was pretty good gameplay. Hold on, let's see how long we've been on here. Oh, we've been on here for about an hour, y'all. Alright, yeah, it's been an hour. Hold on, I ain't finna sit here. I've been talking to y'all for an hour? Jesus Christ. Man, I can talk. That is not, I be mad. I know it, I swear to God, y'all, I promise you, I did not know I knew I like to talk, but I didn't know I could do this. I guess because I never tried it, to just sit here and like talk. That's crazy. And I'm genuinely exhausted now. That's crazy. Newfound respect for radio hosts. They can sit here and do this all day. Wait, didn't I do that once before? Oh, yeah. I was a radio host before. You never heard of it. It was a radio station that I tried to start on my own a long time ago when I had the brilliant idea that podcasts were becoming a thing. So that's where I needed to put myself in order for me to grow my fan base, because podcasts were coming. And I knew podcasts were coming and nobody listened to me. So I was just like, well, I'll just start my own little radio station. So it was like an early version of that, but that's pretty much what it was. It was, it was pretty much like a version of a podcast. I don't know where that stuff is. I don't even know. It ain't mine. I don't really care to get into it for real, because it was a little systematic oppression going on with that situation. I was kind of upset. People, taking the rights to. Well, anyway, you know what? Let me not do that, because I'm not. As I got older, I wasn't mad at him for having the establishment and us going to fuck with him and his establishment. I was more so mad about allowing, quote unquote, the white man, quote unquote. I mean, even though he was a white man, but I was more mad at myself for allowing him to break up something that I had built with people that I had like respected and fucked with, because I felt like I had really built something, with some people, and I had like something like really going on, because I was doing it in college, and what I'm saying, and I was like moving around with people, and had built like a bond with some people that I was working with in college, and this, that, and the other, and shit, and we was really on it, and yeah, and then he just started spreading rumors amongst my group, and this is one girl in my group, she was just a firecracker, and it's like you can't really tell her nothing bad. So, but I expected loyalty, and I didn't have none. She started believing him over me, and I was just like, I'm not finna argue with you, because I'm not one of them people. I'm not one of them people that gotta prove why I'm not lying. But yeah, I'm over it, especially if I know I'm not lying. If I know I'm not lying, you got it. I'm definitely not finna sit here and prove to you and go back and forth with you like we in a relationship. I'm not doing that. Like, absolutely not. You got it, gang. Hell no. Well, I guess it depends on the extent of the situation, but that particular situation, I was like, y'all got it. I'm not finna sit here and go back and forth with motherfuckers and fight with people. Like, I wasn't in the mood to be fighting people. People always be wanting to fight. and I ain't got time. But then again, I don't know. Maybe I should fight more for the things that I want, and find a different way to fight. Maybe that's another thing I should do too. Because fighting doesn't always mean physically. So, we have things to think about. Alright, we're going to end it right here, man. I make sure y'all like and subscribe. I appreciate y'all for coming out, upload pretty much every day. I think we're going to double upload today, though. Because I didn't get to y'all yesterday, so I apologize. So we're probably going to double upload today. In the meantime, between time, I'm finna go put these clothes up. I'm finna go get me something to eat, and then I will holler at y'all. We probably gonna murder some people. Now I'm just playing. Make sure y'all stay safe out here. Make sure y'all stay safe and stay away from stupid people. Please stay away from stupid people. Please. You have so much better things to do. I holla.